My people, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has finally come out to explain the reason why she deleted her chat with Sandra Duru. Anyway, you might want to ask, like, why? This is the only proof, or this is, one of the proof or evidence that might, wash you clean of all the allegation coming from Sandra Duru, also known as Dr. Ngbeke. So why would you then delete the chat? But anyway, we shall find that out in the rest of this video. But before we delve right in, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, because that way we get encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube also will be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Suspended Kogi State lawmaker Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has explained reason behind deleting her chat with US-based Nigerian activist Sandra Duru. NPO reported that Duru, who is also known as Professor Ngbeke, had in a live stream video recounted how Natasha allegedly offered her 200 million naira to implicate the Senate President Godswill Akpabio over the sexual harassment scandal between him and the Kogi lawmaker. Providing evidences of her chat with Natasha, Duru alleged that the lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senatorial District had deleted the part where she offered her the money with plots to use the case of a deceased girl, a framing organ harvesting case against Akpabio. Duru also claimed that Natasha admitted that her fight against the Senate president was not about sexual harassment, but plots to destabilize the president Bola Tinubu-led administration. Speaking on the allegations during an interview with renowned journalist Adeola Fayenwu on Saturday, Natasha falsely claimed she never discussed any plots to destroy Tinubu's administration, stressing that she has good relationship with the president, which Akpabio allegedly envied. I never said there were no sexual harassment. I never said I'm out to destroy Tinubu Yoruba government. People who knows me will know I am not a tribalist. Maybe it was a mention of Natasha allegedly destroying the Yoruba government, that is Tinubu government, that is making the federal government, to sue her. Because ordinarily you might be thinking like, wait to consign federal government, consign this matter between Natasha and the Senate president. Ordinarily, the federal government has no concern in this. But for them to be able to, put themselves in the middle of this crisis, it says a lot. Probably it is this part, that got them to want to do this. Who knows? Moving on, I respect and appreciate every tribe in Nigeria, every ethnicity. I mean, who am I say? I'm half Ukrainian, half Nigerian. Who am I to say about tribe? That's not my nature. If anyone said that, it's people that sponsored and put those words to her, that is Professor Ngbeke, because they knew I had a lot of support from Nigerians, not just in Kogi State, but across the country and even in diaspora. He, the Senate president, who also knows that I enjoyed to a large extent a good relationship with the president himself, even though I have never said it in the open, but I am saying it now, and that actually annoyed him. There was a time that the Senate president told my husband that, are you aware that your wife goes to see the president? And he was like, yes, I'm aware. I do not have a hostile relationship with the president, she said. While noting that she was not voted by her constituents to antagonize or create enmity with the Tinubu's administration, Natasha reiterated that her issue is strictly with Akpabio and not with the Senate or the presidency. The people of Kogi Central voted me to work as a senator, not to go there and antagonize and create enmity. My issue is with the Senate president, not with Nigerian Senate, not the institution, and not the presidency, she said. The suspended lawmaker then proceeded to recount a conversation with Duru, who she claimed was introduced to her by a friend simply identified as Ina. Natasha claimed that she had only messaged Duru to appreciate her for her support. However, the activist, who Natasha claimed to have presented herself as Professor Ngbeke, offered to mediate between the lawmaker and Akpabio for the resolution of the issue. Natasha read a message which showed Duru presenting herself as a mediator. Meanwhile, the Kogi lawmaker disclosed that she had forwarded her credentials to Duru, which was what she claimed to have deleted. Natasha said she deleted the credentials after turning down the activist's request for contract to help further promote her agitation. This, according to Natasha, did not go down well with Duru, who allegedly resorted to plots to blackmail her, leading to the 200 million naira offer claim. If actually she said that, what I deleted was me offering her 200 million naira to blackmail the Senate president, why is she talking about resolving this matter effectively? If I had castigated the presidency, talked about destroying the Yoruba tribe and Yoruba government, then subsequent messages from her should have been in tune of what we had discussed. But here, she was presenting herself as a mediator. She wanted to assume a role of mediating between the Senate president and myself on sexual harassment, and then she was asking for a contract. At that point, I paused and called my friend Ina. I said, Ina, she mentioned something about contract. Do you have that conversation with her? She said no. She only mentioned that I was going to call her and appreciate her. I said she was asking for a contract, but my fitness said I should ignore her. From this, I made her understand that I wasn't going through any contract. I even called her to appreciate her because of what she has been doing. Our conversation is not in any way in furtherance of an activity from here. You can tell, she said. Let's have your thoughts on your opinions in the comment section below. Let me know what you all are thinking. Because I feel like if Natasha is right, it definitely means that since she did not get the contract for Natasha, she went to Senator Akpoti. Because for her to have, offered a mediation and, for her to be given a contract to help them settle the matter, or for her to help Natasha promote her image and her agitation, it definitely means that since Natasha did not give it to her, she probably went to Senator Akpoti. And it granted her wish, which is why, she has turned herself into, this lord. She has turned herself into the Antichrist, or she has turned herself into the devil that was sent to fight Natasha. But let's have your thoughts on your opinions in the comment section, like I said. But before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment we have here is from Anthony, who says, but Natasha once said she don't know anyone by the name Dr. Duru. Kola Adekpoju says, only God knows who is saying the truth between Professor Duru and Natasha. Only God do. Only God. Because at this point, I cannot even tell anymore. I can't say that, this is the person saying the truth and this is the person lying. No. Matthew says, but with the case already in court, why would Natasha require the services of a mediator now? The story they add up, Joe. Now only Sapina will solve this matter. Lastly, let's take a comment from Engineer Gowon Otaru, who says, Ngbeke leave Natasha alone. Leave Natasha, I think he meant, because we really need her here in Nigeria, though. You be doing your dirty game with Senate President, otherwise you are trying Ibiras generally. To know what you can do, take with your business with Senate President. I think he meant maybe stick to your business with Senate President. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.